Bro.
Wisconsin. Tonight we march to the finish of Week 12 with a strong
Is it working?
matchup, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Green Bay Packers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms. But I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
Here's Brown on 2nd down. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Man open, he's got it complete to Courtland Sutton. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Brown. Touchdown, Cleveland. Chase Brown with career touchdown number 60. And the Browns have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Here we go. Here we go. Six. Mega. Spike. White. Spike. Blue. Spike. 60. Smith. Red.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers to the 22-yard line. You look at this Browns defense. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6.
17.
They'll go again here. And he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Third and short yardage, Young. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Deep to return is Darius Davis. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Herbert on 1st down now. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now Herbert going to change the look. Back to throw again. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown, Browns. Chase Brown. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Browns have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Opposite, green, yellow, lining.
On 2nd down, Cook. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 3rd and 4.
Smash, red. Black Ultra. Red, yellow. Blaster, 6. Move. Ready.
Young to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first two possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
Returnable here for Davis. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first two drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so now they have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 86 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. That goes for a gain of 31.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10. Herbert throwing again. This is caught. Touchdown. Cortland Sutton, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Browns have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it.
Set, ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Go. Check white.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Ready,
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
43 rail. Claws red.
Off the play fake, Young. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for them so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
Down.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Drill 52.
We have an offense. Come on, boys. Right, boys. Let's keep it up.
Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
They can't stop us.
Blue is striking.
Want them here on this drive. They shred them on this drive. Oh, let's go. Shred them up.
Red cycle.
Let's go offense. We got to make a play here.
Check.
Here's Young. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
On is Jake Bailey to send this one away. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. This is 2nd and 8. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. Here's 3rd and 6. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this pass broken up. Now the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. They snap it to Herbert. That is caught. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Come on, guys, you're embarrassing us.
This is just not fun anymore. Set. Orange. Crowd right. Baylor tight goal, defense, take it for Brown.
To the air again, Herbert. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And they're going to speed things up here.
First down, Brown.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. This will be caught once again by Brown. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
First down, Cleveland.
Ram. Shut him down. Hey, go Lion.
Herbert back to the air. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Packers, nothing.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Come on.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Steel, black. 6, mega.
First and 10, Young. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on first. And a loose football. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
On play action, Young. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Herbert now flushed out right. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Herbert. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. Touchdown, Browns. Elijah Moore, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Browns go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and it is 28-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
People are getting paid. People are catching kicks.
Ready, ready.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Go ready. Ready.
Here's Cook again. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Black Ultra. Red, yellow.
Looking to throw, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Davis now to return it. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Browns drive about to get started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Running right, here's Brown. And he is going to lose yardage here. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Herbert. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Collins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Brown. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On first down, it's Herbert. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Cortland Sutton with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Browns add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes has a way of catching up with you.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Who's going to get us a first?
Let's go.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Again, it's Cook. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. The Packers on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Edo Blue.
Young on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
We got more where that came from.
Here we go. Here we
From
go.
the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow. Zoom. Green Jack. Hut.
They go play action. Young. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Miles Murphy in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Terrible. Awful. Seriously, just disgraceful.
Here we
So
go.
a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Hey, red. You, yellow. Claude red. Blue striker. Check.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And that is incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they hope to polish things off. And what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 113 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Let's go now.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they there he goes, left side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
That's good. For the Packers, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shot, 17.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Blue check.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Young off the play fake. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
They'll run for it. Cook. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Good day, boys.
This is it. We're counting on you.
So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35.
Black.
Young will set to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Browns come up with a late turnover, but it will probably